My name is Michael Corriero, and I was a judge for 28 years in the criminal courts of New York City and state. After being a judge, I eventually became the executive director of Big Brothers Big Sisters of New York City. And after a while at the helm of Big Brothers, I decided that it was important to advocate as much as I could to improve the lives of young people who were coming in contact with the criminal justice system. And so we created the New York Center for Juvenile Justice. And so for the past 6 years, I've been a judge on Hot Bench. Try to do the best I can to be not only a judge, but a TV personality. Growing up in Little Italy in the 50s, I saw how easily a careless choice could alter the course of one's life. And so I would describe myself as a judge who has some understanding of the challenges that young people face growing up in disadvantaged neighborhoods. This would be the corner of Baxter and White Street. I was raised in a 5-story tenement. The hallway windows faced this part of the criminal court building, which was called the Tombs. The Tombs was the nickname for the notorious men's house of detention. And on my way to school, I would turn left here on Bayard Street. Growing up here, it was a tough neighborhood. There are many tough young kids here who were smart, who wanted to improve themselves, but often found that many opportunities were denied them. That experience has affected my view of the motivation of adolescence and informed what I think is the appropriate policy in dealing with young kids who get into trouble, giving them room to recover, room to reform from their childhood mistakes. And here is a shot of my school. Growing up in Manhattan, as well as growing up in Little Italy, was a broadening experience because we got to see here Chinatown. We got to understand a little bit about Little Italy. If I walked to the west, I was in Greenwich Village. I got to see an artistic world. And what I think the school helped me to understand was to keep an open mind, to be curious. And I think that helped me to develop my own imagination about what I could be, what I could become. So now we're headed to the CFR headquarters. Good to meet you.
Great to meet you.
When I was asked to accept this honor, I checked around about Center for Family Representative because I never sat in the family court, and I heard nothing but accolades about your performance and the way the judges respected you, the way your clients respect you.
If we wait until the point that a child comes into contact with the legal system to care about them, we are doing them an incredible disservice because we are not meeting their needs from the very moment that they arrive.
We need to increase their chances of fulfilling their potential like you did, like I did. And a lot of our clients aren't getting to do that. So I think that's what CFR is helping to do, is increasing the chances that their children get to lead the lives they deserve.
We hear talk about the school to prison pipeline that I think we're all fighting against. And it's not just a school to prison pipeline, it's sometimes a birth to prison pipeline.
Yes.
Because we've got children, again, who are born into the foster care system.
Right.
Often the gap we need to fill is the lack of social support the families and children have received forever. And so what the social workers can do to help fill in that gap, and the more money we can get to provide social work support on top of the legal support, we're not only reducing things, we're increasing the chances that these children can fulfill their potential.
You know, the way that we look at our work as family reunification from all sides, that's the core of what CFR does, is try to help empower folks to take on their own advocacy and see themselves as the leaders of the work that we're doing.
An investment in a child is an investment in all of our future. And If we can deal successfully with this incredible issue, we can make a paradise out of our city and our society. And so I admire what you're doing. One of the things I couldn't do as a judge was ask people for money. I would go to jail. But now that I'm not a judge, I can ask everybody to make sure that you are properly funded. What you do is exemplary.